They've gone and done it again. They have gone back-to-back. That's right, the Brisbane Lions are on the verge of building another dynasty in the 2020s now after doing it already in the 2000s. What a team they put out to be. They've got young stars all over the park. They've got older stars all over the park too. Lachie Neale getting up for that grand final and kicking that late goal when everyone was shocked that he was sub anyways to start with was absolutely inspiring. And he came on really in that, I think he had about 16 in that second half as well. So not only are there older players like Lachie Neale, Dunkley, McCluggage starting to come into his own now, but they've got young stars like Darcy Wilmot, Jasper Fletcher, the Ashcroft brothers, just to name a few. But without further ado, let's get into reviewing my season predictions for the Brisbane Lions. Let's go. In my pre-season prediction for the Brisbane Lions, I predicted them to finish third, and it's exactly where they finished the home and away season, third on the ladder, and went home with the premiership. So it's a massive tick for me getting the nail on the head there. I remember I said that I thought they were going to finish in the top four, and I nailed down the third spot. I wasn't sure why the third spot, but I was 100% sure that they would finish in the top four, and it's evident to see why as they backed that up straight off the back with third, and then back-to-back in the premiership. My lookout for going into the 2025 season was none other than the back-to-back Norm Smith medalist, Will Ashcroft. And again, this was a massive tick for me. First, let's talk about his his season stats, and then we'll go on to talk about him a bit more. But played the 27 matches, averaged the 27.1 disposal, which he was ranked elite. He was ranked elite in clearances with 5.7, ranked elite for score involvements with 6.5. And what I loved about Will Ashcroft, he hit the scoreboard, kicking 15 goals from his 27 games. Now, as we mentioned, number one draft pick, number one draft in his draft year, had that horrific injury, then came back in that final series, well, not in the finals, back half of last year and really started to pick up to it. But what a, what's the word I'm looking for? Accolades, resume, what a, we'll say resume, yeah. What a resume he is building at the moment. Two-time Norm Smith medalist. If he goes and wins a Brownlow medal, well, and we'll circle back to that. He's two-time Norm Smith medalist, and he joins Gary Ayres, Luke Hodge, Dustin Martin, Andrew McLeod, all to win the Norm Smith medal 2 or 3 times. And look at the company he is in there. Gary Ayres, great of the Hawthorn Football Club, Luke Hodge, Hawthorn Football Club, and Brisbane, expiring leader and tough as nails football. Andrew McLeod, just so quick and silky for the Crows, did it in back-to-back years in 97, 98, and Dustin Martin, arguably the greatest ever finals performer we have seen in the AFL. But if he goes on to win a Brownlow medal in the next 2 to 3 years, I'm saying there would be arguments to say he would be one of the greatest Brisbane Lions players of all time at this young of age in his career. Now, it's a huge call, I get it, but he's already won two Norm Smith medals in just his 4th season of football. 2. That's right, 2. That is insane. If he adds a Brownlow medal in 26 or 27, there's still plenty of time to add 2 or 3 Brownlows to that. So he could go down as one of the greatest players, but one of the greatest ever to put on the Brisbane Lions jumper as well. So Will Ashcroft, fantastic season. Levi came in too and picked up. You can see that Marcus Ashcroft has he's bled them well, come from good blood. Obviously, they had the talents, but there was no doubt that he would have had him training hard from a young age, and it's showing in dividends as they have come in and dominated. So well done to Will Ashcroft on joining royalty with back-to-back Norm Smith medals and a great season in 2025. Now, my needs to lift was none other than Devon Robertson. Why I said that was he had the reason, he had interest from West Coast Eagles to go on I think it was a 4-year deal over to the West Coast Eagles. Was not getting a regular game at the Brisbane Lions, and why I put him in my needs to lift in the preseason was the fact that he knocked back that opportunity, signed on with the Brisbane Lions, but now he needed to nail down a regular spot in their team to back up the fact that he turned his back on what could have been a really good deal, because that deal might not come back around, and he wasn't able to do that. 4 matches, and only averaging the 3.5 disposals. So I'm imagining those 4 matches were him being the starter. So a bit of a disappointing season there from Devon Robertson. Wasn't able to answer my question of needs to lift. Before we get on to the shine, I just want to talk about as well We were talking about Will Ashcroft before, but his grand final performance, I know we mentioned back-to-back Norm Smith, but let's not almost glossed over the fact what his performance was. 32 disposals, 10 clearances, 9 inside 50s, 3 goal assists, 10 score moments, 8 tackles, and a goal and 575 metres game. What a huge game it was from Will Ashcroft. Very deserving of the Norm Smith medal. And why I bring this up now is because this player was quite early in the grand final, but then came into Norm Smith calculations earlier on, kicking 4 goals from the midfield. So my shine is Hugh McCluggage. He had 26 disposals and kicked 4 in the grand final. Most of them were, let's face it, junk time goals, but he had the ball on a string late in the game, was running off the tag of Oyson Mullen, running off the tag there. I was nearly going to say Mark O'Connor. I knew it was one of the Irish, but it was Mullen. He was running off the tag and struggled a bit early. They knew it worked in the qualifying final, so they tried it again. And he didn't get the ball as much, but in the second half, he really picked it up. But throughout the season, Hugh McCluggage was huge. 27 matches, 27.1 disposals, ranked elite for clearances with 6 clearances a game. Above average for tackles with 4.5. 7.2 score involvement, which is elite. A goal assist a game, that's huge. And kicked the 18 goals, so another midfielder who impacted the scoreboard. Hugh McCluggage in 2025 became the Brisbane Lions' most important midfielder. Not Lachie Neale anymore. Lachie Neale was good, yes, let's not get it wrong. Some injuries picked it up. And don't gloss over, Lachie Neale is a 2-time Brownlow medalist. Excuse me. But Hugh McCluggage, in my opinion, came their most important midfielder. Because what he has developed is he can get it done on the inside and he can get it done on the outside. Where Lachie Neale is purely inside game, he'll get the hard ball, he'll get the clearances and get the handball out. Hugh McCluggage proved he can get in and under and get the hard ball. 4.5 tackles a game, 6 clearances, but he also hurts you on the outside with the 18 goals and 7.2 score involvement. So that's why I think Hugh McCluggage is now and got a nod in the All-Australian squad as well, which was great acknowledgement for a great season. But Hugh McCluggage now solidifies himself as the most important mid, or the best, maybe not even the most important, because some would argue Josh Dunkley is, but he's definitely the best mid in that side, I think. His best game came in round 12 v Essendon, where he had 41 disposals, 13 inside 50s, 11 marks, 2 goal assists, 12 score involvement, 7 clearances, and 567 metres game. That is just some of the performances that we constantly saw McCluggage put up. So what a great season for Hugh McCluggage and the Brisbane Lions as a whole. Well, there you have it, guys. There's my review of my pre-season predictions for the Brisbane Lions. Again, congratulations to the Brisbane Lions going back-to-back. Can they complete the three-peat as they did in 2001, 2 and 3? As Hawthorn did in 2013, 2014, 2015. Can they do it again? We'll have to wait and see in 2026. But that's going to wrap it up for now, guys. Thank you, guys, for listening in or watching this on YouTube. If you are watching this on YouTube, make sure to leave a like and comment on this video. Hit that subscribe button. Turn the notification bell on so you're notified when we upload. If you're listening to this via Spotify or a podcast, make sure to leave a like and comment on this episode. Hit that follow button, turn the notification bell on, so you don't miss whenever we upload. Share this off to a mate who you think might enjoy it. And please, guys, remember to leave a 5-star rating, as that does help push the show out there. Thank you guys for listening. Until next time, I'll see you guys then.